Thursday are expected to be the cooler days of the week here. So we're going to be dropping down into these mid to low 70s. Along our beaches, we'll drop down into the 60s next week. This weekend, though, we are going to be in the low 70s with more morning fog over the next few days. And do remember, our clocks are going back in time as we start moving to early Sunday morning, so we get that extra hour of sleep tomorrow. Our mountains in the upper 60s to low 70s with mid 60s by Tuesday. Then we finally drop down into the upper 50s Thursday of next week for our mountain spots. Looking into our deserts, we'll be right around those mid to low 80s out there. We are going to get a little bit breezy by midweek as that cold front arrives, but over the next couple of days for the Palm Springs area, we're still going to see just a lighter breeze. Otherwise, temperatures will be right around the mid 80s to mid 90s in Palm Springs, dropping into those mid to low 70s as well for your Thursday, as we'll be dealing with some of those gustier winds. Back to you guys.
Seems like a phenomenal start to November. Thank you, Carly. Now let's get a look at some of our top headlines on this Saturday morning.
An attempt to keep SNAP alive. How more than 40 million Americans could still receive their benefits despite the government shutdown.
Thousands took over the streets of West Hollywood for its annual Halloween Carnival. Now that the party's over, the real scary part begins, the cleanup.
And clawing their way back into the World Series, the dream is still alive as the Dodgers and the Blue Jays get ready for the final fight to become champions.
Now, Southern California's news leader, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Good morning, 5 o'clock on your Saturday. I'm Irene Cruz.
And I'm Tim Caputo. Happening today, the LA Regional Food Bank is coming to the rescue as SNAP uncertainty strikes families all across our area and all across the U.S. this morning. A free food distribution is taking place at the Kia Forum in Inglewood today. It's going to start at 10 o'clock this morning, go till 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Families can drive right through, pick up what they need. To find other distributions in our area, including walk-up service, you could use the food bank's locator tool on their website, or even just call 211.
And this comes as a federal judge is ordering the Trump administration to find emergency money to keep the SNAP program alive. But for tens of millions of families nationwide who depend on the money, time is running out. ABC's Jacqueline Lee has the latest on the crisis they face this morning.
SNAP benefits for 42 million Americans have been cut off. A federal judge is ordering the Trump administration to use emergency funds to restore the program. The program, which helps low-income Americans afford groceries, is running out of money as a result of the government shutdown.
Listen to me, in Washington, D.C., do not take away from us, please.
A Rhode Island judge saying without the SNAP federal food program, some 42 million of the country's most vulnerable would face irreparable harm and terror over the availability of funding for food for their family. President Trump saying he's instructing the government lawyers to ask the judge how we can legally fund SNAP as soon as possible, saying if the court gives direction, it will be my honor to provide the funding. The Trump administration is expected to appeal.
Anything with government or state or anything above my head that I don't have eyes on directly, believe it when you see it.
Jenna Jackson, a mother of 4 who runs a tree farm in Oklahoma, says without medicated SNAP, she would have to make tough choices.
My dog is sick, but I have to eat. So the dog is ultimately going to have to suffer, or the kids are going to have to wear shoes that are too small for an extra month because we have to buy dinner.
President Trump calling on GOP lawmakers to end the filibuster. Writing on social media, it is now time for the Republicans to play their Trump card.
Food is a basic human right. However you align yourself politically, people still need to eat.
Starting November 1st, cards will still work for those with remaining balances, but without new funding, they won't be reloaded. Jacqueline Lee, ABC News, Los Angeles.
Happening right now on this Saturday morning, crews busy cleaning up after a very big Halloween celebration overnight. Some streets do remain closed this morning while workers try to clear all that debris, trash, and some of the decorations.
Officials say most roads should reopen around 7 a.m. And here's what it looked like last night.
Happy Halloween, we are!
Lots of people out there, hundreds of partygoers packed West Hollywood's Rainbow District last night, all dressed up, ready to celebrate Halloween. This year's costumes, well, runs the gamut, anything from homemade costumes to those blockbuster movie looks. Some went spooky, others went sexy, others plain spectacular.
Wanted to honor Michael Jackson and have a little fun with it. We miss him.
I am Jurassic Park. I'm trying to find some dinosaurs, but I haven't seen any.
There's one right there.
We saw one right in the video. For nearly 40 years, this 1-mile stretch of Santa Monica Boulevard has been the place to be on Halloween night. A wild mix of creativity, diversity, and community. With music everywhere and crowds filling the streets, it's basically the ultimate grown-ups trick-or-treat, whether you're a first-timer or a long-time fan.
It was all treats last night up in Toronto. The Dodgers staying alive in the World Series thanks to an absolutely thrilling win last night in Game 6.
But the amount of stress that we felt through the entire game. There were some big moments, but none bigger than the very last play of the game.
Jimenez floats one left field. Hernandez makes the catch. Back to second. Game 7 tomorrow night.
Oh my gosh, Kike Hernandez caught that liner to left and fired the ball into second baseman Miguel Rojas for a game-ending double play, and that was after the Blue Jays put runners on second and third with nobody out. Fans say that ninth inning left their heads spinning, and for the players, it wasn't much different.
Kike made a really good play, really good read on that ball. He was playing a little shallower just because of the situation. Barger probably got a little giddy and wanted to score a tying run. But yeah, Miggy made one heck of a pick. That was awesome.
What about the swing of emotions in that final inning? Can you describe that?
I think while warming up, I just was trying to not even think about it. Just focus on my pitches, each pitch at a time. It was pretty wild. I think especially when they call your name in the bullpen, you get that big adrenaline jump. But yeah, just ran out, and then it worked out.
Oh, it was amazing, unbelievable. Happened so quickly. I don't even know what happened.
This is awesome. You know what? We're gonna win Game 7, back-to-back World Series. Let's go Dodgers! Come on!
An unbelievable moment last night. You know those Jays players have to be kicking themselves today after that kind of bonehead play in the ninth. Managers Dave Roberts says the lineup for Game 7 tonight will likely stay the same. It's going to be Kike in left, Tommy Edman in center, and then Miguel Rojas again at second place. 2 of the 3 making that final play. As for the pitchers, he's yet to announce a starter, but it's likely going to be Shohei Ohtani at least getting the first pitch. We all thought it was going to be Tyler Glasnow, but we saw him last night. He got the save in just 3 pitches, but doesn't mean he's out for tonight. He could also come in potentially to throw several innings in what is a Game 7, so final game. Throw everyone out there.
Yeah, but Glasnow was amazing yesterday.
Smart move because obviously, Carly, you don't know how it's going to turn out. Yeah. Everyone obviously rooting for the Dodgers tonight, and I think last night they had to balance trick-or-treating outside, Dodgers inside.
Yeah, there was a lot of balancing acts going on, and I know I covered portions of that WeHo stuff and the setups that we're doing yesterday, and I know a lot of people were saying that trash is going to be the big issue, but it's also the division of all the Halloween people who want to come out, but all the Dodgers fans that were in the bar. So a lot going on last night, but this morning, if a lot of people are heading home, they are noticing a lot of fog. Long Beach, 60 degrees, cloudy skies, and that fog continues to build. We're getting some of that dense fog this morning with temperatures right now sitting in those mid to upper 50s along the coastline with 51 degrees in Palmdale, 50 in Wrightwood. Downtown LA at 57 with 60 degrees right now in Redondo Beach. Now, our 24-hour temperature change is really anywhere from about 2 to 5 degrees cooler, and that is, again, because of some of that fog. You see exactly where those areas are. Santa Monica all the way up the coastline to Morro Bay. We are looking at a dense fog advisory in effect until 9 a.m., so we'll get some of that clearing by the mid-morning hours, but highs today downtown about 75 with almost 80 degrees in Orange County, Valleys, and IE. We're looking at temperatures in the upper 80s, maybe pushing 90s by this afternoon. We'll talk more about what to expect for the rest of the week coming up, you guys.
Carly, thank you. Well, after last night, is your house starting to look a little bit like Candyland, where you could take your leftover Halloween treats?
Plus, in the mood for some tender roast